For a special photo shoot, a photography team fills up a very deep pool and drops a sofa for the model to pose on. Day is working at this photo shoot and has asked his girlfriend Koi to bring their dog Lucky so he could appear in the pictures too. Since Day is diabetic, he needs to take a moment to get his insulin shot. Koi keeps him company and takes out a music box to joke about being pregnant, which gets on Day's nerves. The photo shoot continues normally and Lucky turns out to be an excellent model by doing all the tricks Day has taught him with a whistle. The next day Day and Lucky go back to the pool to clean and seal the place because it won't be used for a while. Before working, Day rests on a floaty while throwing the ball for Lucky to catch. He doesn't see a newspaper on the ground warning people about a crocodile lost in town. While looking for his ball, Lucky hears a weird noise in the maintenance room and barks at it. The fun is interrupted when the pool's owner pulls a lever to drain the pool and chains Lucky because he's worried the dog may fall in the pool. The man reminds Day to get to work and says goodbye since he'll be on vacation for the next 3 months. Before he leaves, Day asks him to order him a pizza. Thinking he has plenty of time until all the water is gone, Day continues to rest on his floaty and accidentally falls asleep. When he wakes up he realizes how low he's in this very deep pool and immediately panics. Since there are no stairs, he swims to the closest wall and tries to climb out, but there's nothing to hold on to and he ends up hurting a nail instead. Then Day tries using the floaty for support, but it's too slippery and he just falls. Next Day grabs the belt of his robe and ties his glasses at its end to start throwing it over the edge of the pool. He manages to hit his cell phone but it isn't strong enough to push it over. Day then begins yelling for help to no avail. At that moment his phone starts ringing and vibrating, which is slowly pushing it toward the edge. Day waits to catch but gets distracted when a barking Lucky slips and ends up hanging over the edge by his leash. A desperate Day swims as fast as possible and uses the floaty to push Lucky up, saving him right before the leash could choke him. This means he isn't there to catch the phone when it falls, however it's still connected to the charger so it's now hanging against the pool wall. Day rushes back to it but can't quite reach it, so he has to jump. A swat of his hand accidentally disconnects it and the phone falls into the water. By the time Day dives in and